Hello students, welcome to Narayana online classes. Students, in this class I would like to discuss with you the assignment key. Let us see each and every question with the help of awesome examples. First question students, what is autotrophic nutrition? How can you define autotrophic nutrition? The autotrophic nutrition is the process of making own food materials. What do you mean by making own food materials? Here, some of the organisms, they can synthesize their own food materials by using sunlight and carbon dioxide. Such kind of organisms are called autotrophs. Such kind of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. One example I want to give to you, suppose take a plant. Suppose take a plant leaf. Suppose take a plant leaf. Generally the plant leaf looks like this. The plant leaf looks like this. The plant leaf generally has a greenish color substance called chlorophyll. What it is called? Chlorophyll. So this chlorophyll helps in the capturing of sunlight and also it helps in the absorption of carbon dioxide. So sunlight and carbon dioxide together helps in the manufacturing of food materials like glucose and also other kind of substances like starch. Even oxygen is also one of the byproduct of autotrophic nutrition. So autotrophic nutrition is a process of making own food materials or synthesizing own food materials. What do you mean by auto? Means self. What do you mean by trophic? Living organisms. Nutrition means nutrition. So, best examples for autotrophic nutrition, blue-green algae, chemoautotrophs and also plants, very good examples for autotrophic or autotrophs, autotrophic nutrition. Moving to next question students, let us see second one. What are the different types of autotrophs? You know that there are various types of autotrophs are seen. Some of the autotrophs are chemoautotrophs. What do you mean by chemoautotrophs? What do you mean by chemoautotrophs? So we are going to discuss. And second type of autotrophs are photoautotrophs. Chemoautotrophs, the first one. Second one, the photoautotrophs. Purple sulfur bacteria. We know very well about purple sulfur bacteria. With the help of sulfur component, some of the living organisms, they can trap the sunlight energy and converting that sunlight energy into starch. Such kind of organisms are called chemoautotrophs. Whereas second type of autotrophs are photoautotrophs. Some of the organisms, by utilizing sunlight energy, especially I gave one example in the previous question, plants and blue-green algae. Suppose take a plant leaf which shows a photosynthetic activity. So photoautotrophs depends upon the sunlight energy. They capture the sunlight energy and convert that sunlight energy into chemical energy called ATP. ATP is a chemical energy, whereas sunlight is a photochemical energy, which means sunlight contains small energy packets called photons, which helps in the manufacturing of food materials. Moving on to next question. Let us see the next question. Examples of photoautotrophs. What are the very good examples for photoautotrophs? As we discussed in the previous question, such examples like green plants, algae, cyanobacteria, all are these very good examples for photoautotrophs. You know that some of the bacteria, cyanobacteria, especially cyanobacterians are living in the water, in the soil, everywhere we can see them. They are microscopic. Even though they are microscopic organisms, they can prepare their own food materials. These three are very good examples for photoautotrophs, which means they are depending upon the sunlight energy. They capture the sunlight energy, they convert that sunlight energy into chemical energy. Chemical energy. Such kind of organisms are called generally cyanobacterians or green plants, algae. All these are considered as a photoautotrophs. Moving to next question. What are chemoautotrophs? What are best examples for chemoautotrophs? Where we can see the chemoautotrophs? Chemoautotrophs are nothing but organisms which are depending upon the chemicals. Suppose organisms like purple sulfur bacteria. Take an example called purple sulfur bacteria. These purple sulfur bacteria, they depends upon they can prepare their own food material. They can't depend upon others. The purple sulfur bacteria, they contains a chemical called sulfur, which helps in the manufacturing of food materials. I want to give the clarity here. During photosynthesis, we have seen carbon dioxide is essential for making glucose. Whereas during chemoautotrophic nutrition, sulfur or other kind of chemicals plays a key role in the synthesis of glucose. So hence, these kind of organisms are called chemoautotrophs. Moving to next question, students. What is nutrition? What do you mean by nutrition? The nutrition is the process of making food materials or synthesizing food materials or obtaining food molecules. Making food materials or synthesizing food materials, as well as obtaining food molecules. Obtaining food molecules or making food molecules or food items. Generally, it is considered as nutrition. There are various types of nutritions are there. We already learned in the classes. So, this nutrition process helps in the regular growth and development. Regular growth and development. So, that is the answer for fifth question. Moving to next question. What are photoautotrophs? What are the best example for photoautotrophs? How can you define the photoautotrophs? Photoautotrophs are organisms which are depending upon sunlight. Organisms which are depending upon sunlight energy for making food molecules is called photoautotrophs. These photoautotrophs, by converting sunlight energy into chemical energy, they are preparing their own food molecules. In photoautotrophs, pigmented molecules like chlorophyll, which plays an important role in the process of nutrition. Especially, photoautotrophs shows a certain kind of mechanism called photosynthesis. What it is called? Photosynthesis, through which they prepare their own food molecules by utilizing sunlight energy and carbon dioxide with the help of chlorophyll molecules. So, these are called as a photoautotrophs. Moving on to one example I want to give for photoautotrophs. Best examples are plants are considered as very good examples for photoautotrophs. Even blue-green algae, suppose take a blue-green algae, that are also considered as photoautotrophs. Moving on to next question. So, this is the assignment key for this session. Remaining assignment keys we will discuss later. Thank you. Have a great day.